Hi, this is Dr. Gary, and welcome to our weekly tune-up this week. We're in a whole new place, so we're doing this kind of remote today, so I trust that this is going to work out okay. I'm out of town right now, so out of the normal studio, but this is kind of a cool place, so I thought we'd do it right here. Today I'm going to show you something that I've never shown you really before, and I want you to think about this. Many of us have triggers. We have these little things that just spark us the wrong way. You know, something happens and all of a sudden we're upset, or our feelings are hurt, or we're grieving. Those are called triggers. Some people call them porcupines. But these triggers can be eliminated fairly quickly. Also, if you want to be in a good mood, instantaneously, you can use one of these processes that I'm going to show you right now in order to improve upon that. The first thing we have to understand is how all this works, and it's a thing I call the bell curve, for lack of a better word. And a bell curve is something that goes up and then goes down. Most of our feelings last no more than about 3 minutes, and usually it's about 3 to 5 seconds. When we're in a good mood, we can do something to actually enhance a bad mood by bringing back that good feeling. If we understand when we're in a good mood, all we have to do is like take your thumb and forefinger or use one of your knuckles and just press on it. When you're at the height of that, just push that and hold it for about 2 seconds and let go. And then bring back that good mood again, and the top of that good feeling, just push that and then let go. And that's going to start stacking a thing we call an anchor. And you're going to be amazed at when you do this, that when you just let it kind of go for a moment and just kind of do a little break state or think about something different, you push that and you're actually going to think about, or that feeling is going to come back. Now, if you practice that and you're not having good luck with it, it just is timing. Just make sure you're at the top of the bell curve when you do that, and then you let go before it starts sinking, and you're going to nail that good feeling. Now, what you can do with a bad mood is simply this. You can take a good feeling that you just created and make sure you've got it really good, and then take that bad mood and anchor it right there. Now, not make it too big. One thing about a bad mood is it seeps out pretty fast. So put it right there, and then just kind of let some time go between each one of those before you set either one of those, so you have a space between them of kind of neutral thinking. Then all of a sudden bring in that good feeling and start feeling that, and then just mix in little brief moments of that bad feeling. And you're going to notice, if you'll push this one first and leave it down until you let go and you're done with the process, when you start thinking about this one, it pretty much collapses it. That's called anchor collapsing. It's an NLP process, something we teach in our institute, but you can learn how to do this fairly easily. So remember, a good mood, really feel it, press, and keep it there until it just starts going away, and then let go. Make sure you're anchoring it at the top of that bell curve. And then a bad mood, even if a bad mood comes along and you haven't collapsed it, you can hit that nice little positive trigger, and what's going to happen is it's going to wipe it out, just like that. If you'll practice that every time you're in a good mood and really get that anchor, whichever one you seat, I suggest that actually you practice maybe this way first, but then eventually do something maybe in between the webs of your fingers, because that's something you're not touching all the time, because it will desensitize it if you touch something else. If you're at a height of a good mood or a bad mood, you can kind of distort that a little bit. So to make it exclusive, put it in a place that's kind of interesting to get to. Practice that. Let's see how you do this week. Something a little bit different for you. Thought this would help. We're coming into those holidays where go to grandma's house and might get in a bad mood, you know what I mean? Or somebody that is triggering us all the time. Get that set up, ready to go. Watch what happens. And you can actually neutralize those negative feelings by firing off that positive trigger you've set up. So remember, whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way you're going to be right. And I want you to enjoy this holiday season. So until next time, this is Dr. Gary wishing you an extraordinary day. Practice. Bye-bye.